gonna use maseca for this recipe. This is Masa Harina. This is the flour that you use for making tortillas and arepas and pupusas and our gorditas. You find this in the at Hispanic or Latino grocery stores and online for sure. I have a cup and 3/4 of that masa in here. I'm gonna add a cup of warm water to this. We're gonna start mixing it, and I have another 1/4 water on the side here in case I need it, which I think I do just from seeing this. You want this to have the consistency of Play-Doh. I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of flour to this, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. If you want to use lard, that's fine. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Gonna mix this. I'm gonna add a little more water. You don't want this to be sticky, so don't go crazy with your water. And a little tiny bit more. So you play with this. If it gets too sticky for you, just add a little more Masa Harina. If it gets, if it's too dry, just add more water. And this is the consistency we're looking for, guys. We don't want these to be too dry because they will crack when we fry them. That's perfect. Now we're going to form balls with our dough. I'm going to lightly wet my hands and then grab my dough and make my little ball. And then I'm going to place it underneath a damp dish rag. I like my gorditas small, so I made 16 of these. If you want them bigger, you can make 12. So this is what we're going to do. I don't have a tortilla press, so we're going to use a very technical method for this. We're going to use a plate. I am using 2 thick bags for this. I'm going to put my little ball in the middle there. I'm going to cover it and I'm going to squeeze it. Now, you don't want this to be super thin like a tortilla. See, that is great. So now I'm just going to form it. We're going to cook these in 2 steps. First, we are going to cook them on the griddle, and then we're going to fry them. So I have a griddle heating here. I'm simply going to add my little gordita. I have my oil heating already, so it's ready when I am. We're going to let it brown lightly at the bottom and flip it. I'm going to probably flip them 2 or 3 times. My oil is nice and hot, as you can see. I put my tortilla in. I'm going to fry it maybe 45 seconds per side. There you go. It's nice and puffed up and browned. If they don't open up by themselves, it's not a problem. We're going to slit it open with a knife. So with the sharp small knife, just slit your gordita open about, oh, I don't know, halfway. See, it's hollow inside. Perfect. I am now going to fill this with Mexican shredded beef. I will attach the recipe to that at the end of this video. Oh, nice, beautiful. I'm going to put a little sour cream on it and a little bit of salsa. Wow, wow, wow. This is seriously good. The gordita is, you know, it's nice and tender inside and it's crunchy on the outside. As you saw, it got hollow when it fried. A lot of these will just open in the oil for you, but doesn't matter if they don't, like I showed you. Of course, that beef, when you see the recipe for this, it's really, really a work of art. It's very good. You know, you can fill these with other things. You can fill them with cheese. You can fill them with chicken, with whatever you want. There you go. Delish gorditas. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it and give me a like, thank you. If you can share it with your friends, thank you again. If you haven't subbed, all you gotta do is click right here and it'll take you to the right place to sub, and thank you for that as well. As always, I will have this recipe on the website, ready for you guys to come and print it. In the meantime, eat well without going broke. I'm gonna see you guys soon.